everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time or you are a returning viewer and have not yet done so, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So not too long ago, I reported that there is a animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film that is going to be coming to theaters here before too much longer, and it is going to be, I believe, produced, possibly written by Seth Rogen. He's involved with making that film over there. But now, apparently, we have some news on the fact that we are going to be getting a second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. This one, apparently, in live action. This comes to us from the Screen Rant website. New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming from SNL head writer. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will finally be making their way back to the big screen after a half-decade hiatus. The Ninja Turtles made their initial debut in 1984 in Peter Laird's comic book series of the same name and have since starred in 6 total feature films between 1990 and 2016. The franchise has also spawned several animated shows as well as countless video game and merchandise tie-ins. Suffice to say that Laird's quartet of reptilian martial artists have proven to be a staple in pop culture. The last feature-length Ninja Turtles film, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, released in 2016 to dismal reviews and poor box office returns. Out of the Shadows was a sequel to Paramount's 2014 live-action reboot of the franchise, both of which were known for being produced by Transformers director Michael Bay. Hence lies the problem. Following the film's underperformance, Paramount shelved the IP so that negative reactions could settle before giving the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films yet another crack. Deadline recently revealed that the Ninja Turtles would be coming out of retirement with a new film set to release, co-written by SNL veteran Colin Jost and Scarlett Johansson's husband, as well as his brother Casey Jost. Michael Bay is also attached to return as producer. Oh, help me. No. Hopefully that's all it is a producer, and he just has his name on it, and that's it. Stay away, Michael Bay, stay away. Plot details are still under wraps. As such, it's unclear whether Jost's film will be a direct follow-up to Out of the Shadows or a separate new reboot entirely. Please reboot. Apparently, Paramount still sees the Ninja Turtles IP as a high priority within their limited collection of licensed properties. It's clearer than ever that Paramount is struggling to compete with studios like Disney and Warner Brothers over their share of the nostalgic childhood franchise pie. Following the poor performance of their recent G.I. Joe spinoff Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe's Origins, it seems that the studio is turning toward Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well as a Transformers soft reboot series to stay afloat. So they're kind of halfway rebooting Transformers, and hopefully they're rebooting Ninja Turtles as well. Hopefully with greater success than what they did with Snake Eyes, for sure. Even though I've not seen Snake Eyes yet, I've heard it wasn't that good, unfortunately, because I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. I'd love to see more. Regardless of the outcome, it's exciting to hear that more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stories are on the way. Apart from the ongoing comic book series, there hasn't been much in the way of new Ninja Turtle content in the past year. Although Paramount's last 2 stabs at the franchise were met with mixed reception, it's possible that the studio has learned from its previous mistakes. Their recent success with the Transformers spinoff Bumblebee shows that Paramount is capable of responding to criticism and improving on the shortcomings of their previous projects. Hopefully, the Jost brothers' take on the Ninja Turtles will be more in the vein of Bumblebee and less in the vein of Snake Eyes. So yeah, I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan. I was always a big Turtles fan growing up. Loved the cartoon, loved the 1990s films. Did not care for the Michael Bay reboots. Those live action Turtles, they looked ridiculous. They were like 8 feet tall, bulletproof, the whole 9 yards. These are my Ninja Turtles. Granted, this is from the Turtles in Time, Turtles 3 film, whatever. So they looked a little bit different than they did in the Ninja Turtles from 1990 and the Secret of the Ooze film, which are, to me, are the 2 best Ninja Turtle films they've ever done. And then they did an animated film, I believe in 2007, that kind of was a pseudo sequel to those 3 first live action films, and then they went into the reboot with Michael Bay. Of course, the cartoon here was definitely one of my favorites growing up. I think it did kind of go off the rails a little bit after, I think, season 3 or something like that, but it was very good, especially in the beginning, and I had a lot of fun with it. Personally, I would like to maybe see them kind of go into this, Ninja Turtles, like they were back in the comics, were like they were not necessarily green. They all had like red masks and stuff, which I think I've even got an image of here in a minute. But this is from the Secret of the Ooze film that I personally enjoy, and I think they even released some Funko Pops not too long back for them with the donuts and stuff like that they used for Toka and Razor, and the Super Shredder, played by professional wrestler Kevin Nash, by the way. A little fun fact for you here too. But in regards to this live action film, I'm just hoping that they kind of get back to these Ninja Turtles, kind of maybe not these, because I don't know if anybody remembers this here, but this is when they did like a cassette album with the Ninja Turtles supposedly, singing and doing, songs and stuff like that. So I think it was called the Coming Out of Their Shell tour, and they actually went around and actually toured and did these rock concerts or whatnot. So it was a goofy little thing. I think Pizza Hut was involved with a lot of the marketing and stuff like that. But this here is kind of what I think the Turtles film could be like. Go back to the dark, like noir versions of the Turtles, where it doesn't have to necessarily be the comedy, which that's the thing. If you want to do the comedy, maybe you can do the animated one with that, and maybe with the live action go, like this, or vice versa. Either way, I'd like to see a little bit more of a dark, grittier Ninja Turtles story that like they were originally in the comics. Of course, this is the abomination I'm talking about right here. I mean, look at this. This is bad. I don't know. And I will give the Michael Bay films credit to in one degree. They did something that they have not done in any of the other, incarnations in the animated movies or the live action movies, and that was they tried to bring in Bebop and Rocksteady, and of course they brought in Krang and the Technodrome, even though it was definitely different than it was in the cartoon and things like that. Just to me, I want to see the Ninja Turtles succeed. I think if you make it look like this, or make them look a little bit more plausible to where they look like Ninja Turtles and not just freakish mutants that are bulletproof and gigantic. I mean, make them more like this, more relatable, more like teenagers. You can do that if you're going to have them have fun. Definitely, kind of play into the 1990s version of it. Don't get crazy, but also make the comedy, where it's fun and it's not horrible. And of course, with Michael Bay, all he cared about was like explosions and close butt shots of April O'Neil and things like that, which, don't get me wrong, Megan Fox is absolutely beautiful, but we don't need that in our Ninja Turtle films. I mean, and then tell the Shredder, Krang storyline, get Bebop and Rocksteady. If you want to kind of go back to Token Razor a little bit too, you can kind of do all four. Bring in, Baxter Stockman with the Mousers. Bring in the Rat King. Bring in Metalhead. All these amazing characters that they did back in the day, and just tell like they did back in the 90s. That's all I really ask as a Ninja Turtle fan. But that's just my, hope and prayer for this film here, or at least this one or the animated one, either way, because I think the Ninja Turtles are a great IP. Paramount has a lot of great IP, like the G.I. Joe franchise, like the Transformer franchise, Ninja Turtles. I would love to see all these franchises work. I know at one point they were talking about doing like crossovers with all these franchises coming in. Power Rangers, I think it was another one maybe. They would all be in one crossover event, which, I mean, you could maybe pull off if done properly. But I think right now you need to focus on getting these franchises good on their own before you even consider that. And G.I. Joe, and hopefully the Snake Eyes thing was kind of just a little bit due to the pandemic and things like that, maybe the reason why it wasn't very successful, because I would love G.I. Joe to be an expansive franchise. I mean, I'm an 80s kid, so all these franchises mean a lot to me, and it just seems like a lot of today's audiences just do not care about those franchises, and maybe that's probably why they're not doing so well at the box office. But we'll just have to wait and see. But all I can say about this Ninja Turtles live action film, keep Michael Bay as far away as possible. Let him have his name on it, fine. Steven Spielberg puts his names on a lot of stuff too, but he's not really involved in the production. But it's just kind of like, okay, he was involved with it before, so now he's going to have his name on it. But that's all I ask. Colin Jost, please don't let me down. You already let me down a little bit by marrying Scarlett Johansson. I mean, good for you, man. I'm just a little jealous, that's all. But anyhow, that being said, but the real question here is, guys, what do you guys think about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films that are coming, one in live action and one in animated form? Please comment down below. Let me know. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.